Checking my Orphan Annie pin. Damn. Quick, tune the radio to Little Orphan Annie. Fragile. And I'm in the presence of a major award. Now, the guided tour provides some interesting facts about the stars of the movie. Here's just a small sampling. Now, we all know Ralphie was played by Peter Billingsley in the movie, but did you know that his aunt, Barbara Billingsley, played June Cleaver on Leave It to Beaver? Now, none other than Jack Nicholson was pegged to play Ralphie's father originally, but too much money. Imagine if he'd been the father, what the punishment would have been for Ralphie for saying the F word. Now, Melinda Dillon, who played Ralphie's mom, came to prominence as a mom in another movie, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, where her child was abducted by aliens. Now, Ian Petrella, who played Ralphie's snot-nosed little brother Randy, currently lives in LA and works on animation and puppetry. Now, Peter also decided to step out from behind the camera. He directed such films as Couples Retreat and Term Life, and produced Elf and Iron Man, among others.
They said you could pick that up. You guys want to pick that up? Here, let me get in, mate. Hang on. Okay. Oh, let's give me our next up, so just what's everyone else's.
Now, this sewing room wasn't in the original movie, only in the ill-fated sequel.
Do you know that you can stay here overnight? So that does explain the side door. If you're wondering what's in there, that's there.
Ah, the Little Orphan Annie decoded message. And we all know what this is. Yuck, my grandmother did it to me.
Never mind. You'll find us. Girls didn't have to bring her water. And something you make for I'll give her half a point for that. Like, she knew it was like something you make. Only one responded back, and it was the East Cleveland. It's about a 5 to 10 minute drive going from here to downtown Public Square. Building is still intact, however, if you're feeling very adventurous and lucky, and if you're into this. This is indeed where the Black Bart King invaded the territories. Puppet sounds were seen being chased out for destroying the turkey, and of course where Ralphie instantly shot his eye out and blamed it on an icicle that fell from the garage, which if you can tell, what garage? We don't have one. The one thing that is authentic from the movie is the original shed that we had fully restored. I can step inside there. Not really much in there. It's a shed, but still a pretty good piece of movie history. But I would highly recommend you do not climb on it like the Black Bart gang did because, well, liability and please just please don't. Anyway, so now unlike the house that is a lot smaller on the inside, the backyard is a lot bigger on the outside. We extended our garden a little bit, adding in some more plants and some trees. Back fence was pushed a couple of feet. There used to be a house next door to us, but it no longer stands, so we were able, to extend our garden much further out onto Cleveland Street and add in our wheelchair ramp for those in wheelchairs, accommodating them. Now, despite the pretty unpredictable Cleveland weather that we got going on, because earlier it rained and then it rained again, and now the sun's trying to peek out. So we actually have more snow on the ground than we ever did for the movie. If you know Cleveland very well, we have the very worst winters imaginable, but if you're from a place very unfamiliar with snow, come check us out. I promise you you're going to have a great time here going through the blizzards. So make sure to bring a shovel and dress in layers. You're going to have a great time. Anyway, but we had a cold front coming in, Lake Erie flows over, but we had no snow. So we had to resort to creating our own. We had firefighter foam, soap suds, and instant mashed potato flakes for the snowflakes. Yeah. So made this place a little bit smelly, to say the least. Yeah. So when I mentioned earlier of the parents staring out on Christmas night, you see that beautiful snowfall at the end of the movie. I kind of tricked you guys. That's the mashed potato snow that you're seeing out there. Alright guys, so we'll move forward with our tour. We're going to head over to the museum here, one of which you might be very familiar with. If you're staring out to the Christmas tree house on this angle like I am, notice this looks a little familiar. This is where you see the old man running out of the house because he wants to see what that gorgeous lake life looks outside. And then you see a random gentleman walking in on site. He's asking, Mark, what is that? That's our very own, not only is it a major award, but that's also our very own director, Bob Clark. Looking out at that gorgeous lake lamp here. We have that scene with Darren McGavin. Bench right here is a great way to honor that scene and a good way to honor Bob's memory, who is sadly no longer with us. Now, there's some goofs with this scene here, apart from the fact that Bob actually wrote himself into the movie about 10 minutes before shooting, which, alright, fair enough, directors can do what they want, no big deal. But if you want to be in the part, you have to look the part, and Bob is not looking the part. For starters, he's got jeans on. Unless you're a factory worker in the 40s, it was not yet a popular fashion trend. He's also wearing a Cleveland firefighter department jacket, which, keep in mind, this movie takes place in Indiana, so I'm really not sure why you got Ohio stuff on. And then lastly, he's wearing a Miami Dolphins beanie, which pro football at the time of the 40s was just non-existent. So they were not yet founded until 1965, where they first played in the American Football League, which they were not yet founded until 1959, before their eventual merger with the NFL. Now, some other filming spots. The very beginning of this movie have a panorama shot ranging from steel yards in the distance to Rafi's house, and this entire area decked out in its potato snow glory. There was also the scene of the boys walking to school. They were walking on the sidewalk here. And when they are going Christmas tree shopping, they're up on the front porch, and Mom's like, oh wait, I got to turn off the lake lamp. Don't want to waste electricity. It's like, okay then. Alright guys, now before we head inside to the museum, this is my first reminder. Please make sure that your flashes are turned off when you are taking photos. This place is a looky, no touchy. So let's head inside.
Yes, it's just a real bathroom.
That's why I was like, just left on the floor, I guess? No, she
The snows.
Alright guys, so welcome to the museum. So if I get everyone just gather around over here before you explore around, we're ready. There's going to be a lot to explore.
Are you sure about this? And later, find out how you can pay a visit to the Parker family home. Rather than to be in Rocky's house, and just like you're walking into the movie.
Now we'll check out the gift shop. Where to start? How's it going? Leg lamps in various sizes and shapes. Do not lift me. Okay. A throw rug. DVDs, videos. A variation on the leg. Ooh, that's creepy. Leg lamp stocking. Leg lamp glasses. Leg lamps, leg lamps, leg lamps. Leg lamp air fresheners. Leg lamp socks. Those aren't leg lamps. Brandy ornaments. And of course, Red Ryder BB guns. Various catchphrases from the movie. More leg lamps. Ooh. Those might be fun. Long sleeve tees, my favorite. Leg lamp can coolers. Leg lamp sweaters. Leg lamp magnets. Leg lamp replicas in various sizes. More leg lamp magnets. And more leg lamp magnets. Not to be outdone, a leg lamp pressed penny machine. And of course, leg lamp ornaments. Right next to Ralphie ornaments. And of course, we have leg lamp bottle openers. Leg lamp cam holders. Can holders. And air fresheners. The Bumpus house, which I believe you can stay in for a ridiculous amount of money. I believe you can stay in that house for a ridiculous amount of money. I'm thinking the guide said like $5,000 or $6,000 or something stupid. All right, well worth the stop. Christmas Story house, museum, which is over there, gift shop over there, and last but not least, the Bumpus house. You don't get to go in the Bumpus house, but there it is. All right.